Hey guys, assalamualaikum, welcome back to my channel. Let's make some jacket potatoes today with korma curry, chicken korma. Yeah, how tasty does this look? Yeah, and we're gonna be having it with tuna mixture and some beans as well if you like. And stay tuned, sit back, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Yep, let's get started. So here I've got just under a bit of a kilogram of boneless chicken thigh, and I've chopped them up, cut them up into little pieces like so, like that. Set that aside and I'm going to cut the onion. So here I've got half a large size onion equivalent to one medium one, and then I'm using another medium one, so basically two medium sized onions. And I'm gonna chop it up into very small pieces. Like that. We're going to heat up a pan and add about 2 tablespoons of veg oil, and I'm smacking the onions. We're going to add your desired amount of salt. And give it a good mix, and we're going to let the onion, we're going to cook on medium heat until the onions go soft. So we're going to keep it covered up and let it cook for about 5 minutes. Right, after about 5 minutes guys, as you can see the onions are browning up a bit, so I'm going to just add a tad bit of water. And carry on cooking the onions until they go completely soft. So that's my version of korma, which goes beautiful with curry. Obviously you can have it with naan and perfect on jacket potatoes. And guys, I'm cooking all of this lately. What I've been watching, I've been cooking them on Ramadan, and I do apologize if I'm not showing it correctly or videoing it correctly. Because I've been in the kitchen from basically in the morning till night time and making iftar for 3 lots, and then for suhoor as well, and it does get a bit tiring, so I'm trying as best as I could. So guys, now the onions have all completely melted, I'm gonna add in half a teaspoon of mixed curry powder and half a teaspoon of chilli powder. Originally kormas are supposed to be, korma is supposed to be mild in spice, but I still like that kick, and yeah, usually I would add about a teaspoon, but because it's Ramadan and for iftar, having a lot of spice on an empty stomach isn't ideal. So half a teaspoon is just for that kick. Gonna add in a tablespoon of fungric leaves, dried fungric leaves, methi. Give it a mix. Guys, I'm cooking this late at night. It's about 11ish in the evening at night, and I'm pre-cooking it for tomorrow because I always say they taste better the following day. The next day, the gravy, the sauce, the curry, whatever you call it, it's gonna go thicker, so that's what we want. Now we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of pataks korma paste. I'm using 2 teaspoons, but it's heaped up to so it's equivalent to a tablespoon, and that's the brand I always use. I don't use nothing else but this. Guys, I'm adding 1 more teaspoon, so that's 2 tablespoons and a teaspoon, so 2.5. So we're gonna let that cook for about 5 minutes on medium heat, and you know when it's cooked when the oil rises at the top. So guys, it's been about 5 minutes and you can see the oil there. So now it's time to bang in the chicken. Whoa, that was dangerous. That could have splattered all over my face. Right, we're gonna give it a good mix, and then we're gonna cover it up for about 5 minutes for the chicken to whiten. And once it whitened and gets all the excess water out of it, that's when we add the cream. We're almost done, guys, with that anyway. Right guys, it's been about 5 to 6 minutes and you can see the water has come out of the chicken, and the chicken has gone from pink to white now. Now we add in our cream. I'm using single cream. You can use double cream if you want, but I'm keeping it a tiny bit healthy. Jokes. Don't know why I don't use double cream on them. I use single cream always. And it's smelling so good already. Well, it's been smelling good from before when I did the paste. So can you see how runny or thick, I should say, the sauce is? That's going to thicken by tomorrow more. And I used a full 270ml single cream. And to that now I'm going to add about a tablespoon of garlic granules and mix. So as soon as we're going to cover it up, as soon as it comes to boil, we're going to turn the heat down to very low and let it simmer for about 20 minutes or so. So as you can see, guys, it's come to the bubble. It's been bubbling for about a couple of minutes now. So we're going to cover it up again, and then we're going to turn the flame to very low and cook for 20 minutes. Right guys, it's the next day now. Good afternoon. And if you can see, our korma today has gone a lot thicker than last night, but once we heat that up again, it's going to go slightly bit thinner than what it is now, and it'll be the perfect consistency. So here we've got 4 medium-sized potatoes. We're going to give that a good wash, dry them off, and give them a poke through on all angles. So once we boil them, it's going to boil a bit quicker. Now we're going to put some water in some pan and bang in the potatoes in there, and we're going to cover it up on medium flame. We're going to cook this for about boil this for about 40 to 45 minutes. And whilst the potatoes are boiling, I'm going to make another filling, which is the classic tuna. I've drained out the water, the brine, and that's going to be a really simple, quick one. So here's a can of tuna. This one's going to be my filling because I like tuna with mayo, and the kids are going to be having the korma one. I'm going to add a tiny bit of salt to that, a half a teaspoon, about 3 tablespoons of mayo. I'll make it 4. And I'm going to finely chop up half a red onion, for that bit of crunch. Bang into the mixture. Add a bit of black pepper, about half a teaspoon. a bit of garlic granule, and I'm going to add a bit of chipotle flakes, chipotle chili flakes, and that's it. We're going to give that a good mix. Actually, I'll see if I need to add another sauce in. You can add sweet corn into that, guys, but I'm going to skip that today. I don't want to open a whole can of tuna. Sweet corn, use it for this a bit and then leave the others to waste. There we are. You can also add a bit of chopped spring onions, but I'm going to skip that bit as well. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of garlic sauce here, and that's our filling done. You can also put some grated mozzarella cheese or cheddar cheese in there, but I'm going to use it on the jacket potato underneath that and on top of that, so I'm going to leave that as it is. If I was making that a sandwich filling, I would have added some grated cheese into this. And there we are. And now we wait for the potatoes to be done. You can see, guys, now our potatoes are done, and let them cool down for a bit. And I'm going to bang them in the air fryer for the skin to be crispy. What's your best bit from the jacket potatoes? Mine is the crispy skin. That is the best. I leave that till the end so I can enjoy it more. And I know some people, they won't even touch the skin. And what a waste that is. We're going to do it on 200 degrees for about, where is it? For about 15 minutes. So guys, for the butter I'm using dairy gluten-free butter blended with rapeseed oil. You can, any bit of health, well, makes a difference, I say. And you can get butter with garlic in it, garlic butter, but because we're using korma, I don't think you'll be able to taste it much, or it's going to clash with the korma because the korma is strong as it is. So I'm going to stick with this. And guys, with my jacket potato, I'm using just this tuna mix and beans and obviously cheese as well. And here we've heated up the korma a bit, and can you see it's softened up a bit? So that's the consistency we want, and now we can use it on our potatoes. The potatoes are done and it's nice and crispy at the outside. So now I'm gonna slit it up. So we're gonna cut it like a cross, then a star basically. Open it up a bit, and with the help of a fork we're gonna mash it up. Just soften up the potato, basically mash. And then to that we're gonna add in about this much butter. I'm gonna mix that in as well. And the butter is going to melt with the heat of the potato. Next to that, we're going to add in some mozzarella, grated mozzarella cheese. We're not going to add any salt to that because the korma's got salt in and we don't want it too salty. And now to that we're going to add in our chicken korma. And on top of that, we're gonna add some mild cheddar cheese and then bang it in the microwave for about 1 minute 30 seconds. Look at this, guys. How tasty does that look? Look at the stretch of the cheese. So cheesy. So hope you enjoyed watching it. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and until next time, bye.